Please make them welcome Paul Carige and Jason Bell. Boys, thanks very much for joining us. A few real supporters there. Yeah. It's been a long time, of course, 86 since you've won a premiership, and you'd have to say that you blokes are the form team of the comp at the moment.
Yeah, well, we've played pretty well the last 4 weeks, but we've got a lot of pressure on us next game around. It's an elimination, and we've got 2 weeks to prepare for it, and we'll be doing our best.
Jason, you were playing great football early in the season. Then all of a sudden you weren't in first grade for a few weeks. What happened there? You played a bit of President's Cup?
Yeah, I played a bit of President's Cup. My ankle from last year was a little bit sore, and had a bit of scar tissue in it, and I wasn't playing as well as I was supposed to, and Brian put me back to reserve grade, and I really trained hard there, and I'm just glad that I'm back up there now.
There was plenty made about the game plan that Parramatta went in with to play at your own pace and to slow things down. Was it something that Brian Smith actually sat down and went through with, or did it evolve that way, or was it as smart a tactics as everybody is saying it was?
Well, we actually planned to do what we did, and we luckily stuck to it the whole game. But of course, we didn't know it was going to work out as good as it did. So yeah, it was pre-planned. Yeah.
Yeah, Paul. Plenty of pressure put on you in this game. They moved you back to fullback. You took 3 beautiful bombs. They're just absolutely outstanding, and also a try saver from you on Michael Hancock. Can you run through that one with us?
Oh, I don't know. I'm glad I was over there in position, and luckily I grabbed hold of him.
Actually, two blokes.
Here it is. This is one of the best tackles you will see all season. Michael Hancock from
Very
that.
strong.
He'd beat anyone.
From 3 metres out, he is going to go through anybody. To
That's
actually
the tackle
force him
of the
back.
century.
It is, well,
Absolutely.
millennium.
No, it was. Tackle of the century.
I've got to give Ashley Jones a bit of a rap for that. He's our strength and conditioning coach, and he's worked really hard with us through the season.
Okay, what about the high bombs? Blocker said that you took 3. It's been an area that Parramatta has copped some criticism about, that may be a bit vulnerable there. Is it something that you've had to work on, week in, week out, to make sure that you've improved that area, or basically in the past, do you think people have been a little bit harsh?
A bit of both. I mean, we work on it week in, week out, sure, but I mean, it's a bit of a lottery, the high ball at times. I mean, they sometimes move. Some are uncatchable. Some like Joey Johns, and John Simon puts up a lot of good kicks too. And other times you just if there's no one coming through and you're ready to smash you can get a bit of a good take.
Jason, they made a big thing out about the tactics going in against this Brisbane Broncos side. But Brian Smith, next time you play them, if you do play them again, it might be different tactics altogether. He's one of those coaches that just changes his game plan every week.
Yeah, well, that's right, and I'm sure if we do play them again, they're going to know what we're going to do as well, and they'll smarten up on that as well. So we'll have to vary it around next time if we play them, that's for sure.
One of the greatest shows of confidence I've seen from a coach, and I don't mean this with any disrespect, but to start with yourself and Jason Smith on the bench, and to take a chance on a bloke like Ian Heron, who has not been in first grade all season, ended up being the match winner with a kick from the sideline. That shows from Brian Smith that he's prepared to show faith in basically 19, 20 players in the squad, and that's got to feel tremendous for all the players.
It's this last kick from Chook. What a beauty.
Yeah, I love how he rushes it. I love how he rushes his kicks, Chook.
It takes his time. He's almost turned into a statue there, but he's...
Waiting.
We really need a goal kicker in semi-final football, and I mean, it's paid dividends for him playing. He's still like one of the game.
Actually, Sterlo, you look back on obviously Jason and Dave Penner. They came through many years ago. You were playing at Parramatta those days with Brett Kenny. They were seen as potential champions. They had a few wayward years, but of late, Jason's form has been outstanding. Dave Penner's been another one he had an outstanding game on the weekend, and he's had his days in the wilderness, as I've said before, and he's just bounced back really well.
Well, I just think it's, they're quality players, and it's taken... I'd have hated to have been under the pressure that those two players that you mentioned were under, and I know that, Belly probably found it difficult in the first couple of years at Parramatta, but he stuck around and is paying dividends now. How confident are you? Like, the week off this week, is that, I know that it's important for a lot of teams. How important is it to Parramatta going into the end of this season?
Well, I think myself, I'm enjoying the break, and a lot of others are too. I mean, the rest is good, and we've got a few injuries. Hopefully we'll have them right by our next game.
Any chance Shavosky might be back?
I don't know yet. He still sort of can't train or do anything. So
Peter, just quickly on Chook Heron. He's been around the game for 10 years. He's had a lot of people that say that he can't play and can't do this and can't do that. He's hung in there well. I thought he did a great job last week for the Parramatta side, and he's one of those blokes that it doesn't really faze him. I saw him interviewed on television the other day. Just said, well, people can think what they like. I'm in the side.
Mate, he came
he
with
won't
a
let
try
him down.
saver on Steve Renoff too under the post there, which was
Actually,
instrumental.
I had to comfort Peter backstage. He's very disappointed. You, a young bloke with a head full of hair, you shave your head,
what's
you
the
colour
matter?
your hair. He's very offended, mate. So you know, like have a look.
Not offended at all.
You've had what colour have you had? You've had gold, and you shave yours, mate. It offends.
Where's
you.
this leading to, Mario?
Well, mate.
I'll tell you where it's leading to. It's leading to a break. Thanks very much, Moses.
Yeah.
Just there it is with the gold hair.
It is a shot.
What was happening there?
don't know, mate.
Just had a bearing. Fair enough. You look a lot better now.
Enjoy